Hello. Today is February 12th, 2013 on the Gregorian calendar system, and some people are calling it Darwin Day because it's the anniversary of Darwin's birth. Now obviously Darwin had some sort of freak mutation in his brain that made him think of evolution for the first time. It couldn't be that he was a product of his environment, that his grandfather Erasmus Darwin was a naturalist in his own right that wrote about how life all began with one common ancestor. The Darwins must never have heard of Carl Linné, the father of modern taxonomy, for his work in the hierarchical classification of various organisms, and how he had once believed in the fixed nature of organisms, until of course he was swayed by his experiments with hybridization in plants to create new species. So even though before the Darwins people were breeding dogs for millennia for different reasons, to have water dogs or field dogs, running dogs, small lap dogs, and all this different speciation. And although he himself was a pigeon breeder, breeding pigeons for color or for the tufts around their feet, it wasn't until he finally wrote a book that people realized evolution's possible? In humans, one generation has been laying down their life for the next, since the beginning of creation. Ideas have been passed on from one generation to the next, and materials have been passed on from one generation to the next. There is no magical mutation that is making us better, and it's our qualities of apathy and compassion, these things of humanity, that have got us to where we are. There are rules of natural selection, however, laid out by God in the Ten Commandments. He said that if you don't follow those, you will be selected and you will be killed. So I feel sorry for Darwin, because he obviously suffered from insanity trying to figure out how God works his magic. So we have to ask, is his publication worth that much commendation? Darwin wasn't necessarily a pioneer in the field of genetic manipulation, something we're doing to this day. It's entirely possible to add the genetic code of a mastodon to elephants and watch the fetus develop. And it's not like he laid out the blueprints to how to make a jackalope. So say nay to Darwin Day, unless you're one of those sick fucks who likes to do mass shootings, in which case, now's your chance.
Camels and chimpanzees. Two rats, two cats, two elephants. Sure as you're born, there ain't gonna be no unicorn.